Our World Cup dreams hang in the balance. This Tuesday, the Super Eagles goes to Bloemfontein to fight the group leader, South Africa. And in this video, we'll break down the tactics, the player, and exactly how we can get the job done. But before we dive into it, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. Or if you have been following me for a while, you know it's drills. We're on the road to 10k subscribers. So like the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's dive into it. This Tuesday, all eyes is on Bloemfontein, where South Africa will host Nigeria in what will be a defining clash of the Group C in 2026 World Cup qualifiers. South Africa comes into this game absolutely flying. Their 3-0 win over Lesotho on the 5th of September put them on 16 points after 7 matches. That gives them a 5-point cushion over the second place and a 6-point lead over us. In other words, South Africa in the pole position to secure the automatic qualification for the World Cup. And that's why this game is massive. Only the group winners qualify directly. Everyone else go through the play-out route. And we all know how risky that can be. If we don't beat South Africa on Tuesday, our hope of finishing top are pretty much gone. We are relying on miracles somewhere else. And let's be honest, that's not a position Nigeria should ever be in. From the South African perspective, the media are already saying they are favorites to top the group. They have built momentum, they are confident, and they will have the crowd behind them in Bloemfontein. CAF themselves has described the chasing pack. Nigeria, Benin, and Rwanda are tightly bunched. But right now, South Africa are clear at the summit. And they know a win here will slam the door shut on the rest of us. So how do we approach this? For Nigeria, the mindset has to be simple. We must win. Nothing else keeps us alive in this race. That means the pressure is on Eric Chelle and his players to deliver something special. The 1-0 win over Rwanda gave us a bit of momentum. But this is a completely different test. Tactically, South Africa will try to do what they have done all campaign. Control the midfield, suffocate transition, rely on pressing to frustrate the opponent. They have got pace in wide areas and the ability to stretch us if we switch off. And in front of their fans, they will come out with intensity. If we allow South Africa dictate the tempo, we will struggle. But if we impose our game, the speed, the power, the direction, we can cause them real problem. This is not just another qualifier. This is about pride, about status, about proving that Nigeria is still the giant of African football. Lose here and we are staring at the playoffs. Win here and suddenly the group is blown wide open again. Tuesday in Bloemfontein, it's not just South Africa versus Nigeria. It's the first versus the chasers. It's Bafana Bafana trying to secure history, and us, the Super Eagles, fighting to keep our World Cup dream alive. We cannot afford mistakes. We cannot afford fear. This is where we stand up. This is where we remind everyone what Nigeria is all about. But when we look at our form, we have to be honest with ourselves. It has been mixed, and that's why we are in this position, chasing. After those frustrating draws at the start of the campaign, 1-1 with Lesotho, 1-1 with Zimbabwe, and another 1-1 with South Africa and Uyo, we were already playing catch-up. Yes, we got back on track in March with a 2-0 win in Kigali against Rwanda, and another victory over them in September. But the truth is that the loss to Benin in June, a 2-1 defeat, was a massive blow. That's the kind of slip-up that has put us 6 points behind South Africa today. So when you look at it overall, 1 win in 6 qualifiers game before Rwanda at home isn't good enough for a team like Nigeria. We have created chances but struggle to finish them. And in international football, you can't keep wasting opportunities. That's exactly why we are under so much pressure heading into Bloemfontein. Meanwhile, South Africa has done the exact opposite. They have been consistent, they have been ruthless, and they have built momentum at the perfect time. Wins over Benin and Zimbabwe, back-to-back victory against Lesotho. It shows they are not just winning, they are playing with confidence. And yes, even if FIFA do dock them points for fielding an ineligible player earlier in the campaign, they will still be top of the group. That's how strong their position is right now. They look like a team that knows how to get the job done. For us, this is the challenge. We are trying to find rhythm in the middle of a storm. The margins are small, but the stake could be bigger. If we go into Bloemfontein and we don't win, then let's be real, our hopes of topping Group C are all but gone. Playoff will be our only route, and we know how unpredictable that can be. So if it comes down to this, can Super Eagles finally put together a statement performance when it mattered most? Can we take our chances, stay disciplined at the back, and silence the South African momentum? Because if we can, this group flips wide open again. This is where we separate excuses from execution. We have stumbled, we have struggled. Now let's discuss head to head. Because when you talk about South Africa versus Nigeria, the history is very much on our side. Out of 17 meetings, we have won 8, drawn 7, and lost just twice. That's dominance, no matter how you spin it. Yes, Bafana Bafana did get that famous 2-0 win in Uyo back in 2017. But since then, nothing. They haven't beaten us in any competitive football for 8 years. And when you look at the more recent clashes, there is a clear pattern. It's always tight, always hard fought, but we always find a way to come through. Take the AFCON semi-final 1-1 over 190 minutes, and then we held our nerves on penalties. Go back to 2019 in Egypt, that quarter-final where we edged them 2-1 thanks to Chukwueze brilliance. Even in this qualifying series in Uyo back in June, it was another 1-1 draw. The rivalry has evolved. Back in the 90s, Nigeria put 4 past them in that famous 4-0 AFCON win in 1994. But these days, the margins are smaller. Most games finish level, often 1-1. And if there is a winner, it's usually by a single goal. That shows how far South Africa has come. But it also shows you something else. When it matters, Nigeria finds the edge. For us, this head-to-head record should be a reminder of what we are capable of. No matter how mixed our qualifying campaign has been, when it comes to Bafana Bafana, we have always managed to rise to the occasion. This fixture has never been about free-flowing football or big scoreline. It's about discipline. It's about mentality. It's about who can handle the pressure better. For Nigeria, the big story heading into Bloemfontein is Victor Osimhen, our talisman, our number 9, the man who drags us forward. He limped off in the first half against Rwanda with that ankle problem, and suddenly the mood has shifted. When Osimhen goes down, the whole country holds its breath. Eric Chelle has admitted it's touch and go. Victor Osimhen, I don't know, he has a pain in his ankle, we'll see tomorrow. That's what he said after the Rwanda game. In his words, we are in wait and see mode. If Osimhen makes it, even at 70%, it changes everything. His movement, his aggression, his mentality. He's a difference maker. South Africa knows that. Their defenders will be preparing for him right until kickoff. But if it doesn't make it, the question is, who steps up? We have got options. Seredesi is one, a striker who can hold up play, bring others into game, and there is Arokodare, the man who got us the winner against Rwanda. He's still raw, but he has showed he can deliver under pressure. The good news is that apart from Osimhen, most of the squad are fit. Wilfred Ndidi and Frank Oyeka give us the steel and energy in midfield, the kind battle we need against a South African side that likes to press and suffocate. William Truss Ekong, who sat out the Rwanda game, would also return. His leadership at the back, his organization, his voice, those intangibles could prove massive in a high-stake away match like this. So in terms of personnel, we are good. But the question is, do we have our super striker or not? Because let's be honest, Osimhen's presence alone changes the philosophy of this match. With him, we look like favorites. Without him, we look vulnerable. By the way, we can't let this become an excuse, because one player doesn't define Nigeria. We have got the squad, we have got the depth, we have got the history to go to Bloemfontein and get the job done. This is where Super Eagles prove we are more than just one man. So here's my predicted 11 on the screen, and let's break it down player by player. In goal, Stanley Wabali. He's in this place as Nigeria number 1, calm, composed, good with his feet, reliable in 1v1 situation. Against South Africa, pace and movement and his decision making will be crucial. And at right back, Ola Aina, Mr. Dependable. Aina gives us balance, solid defensively, but also capable of stepping into midfield when needed. His versatility is massive, and in a game like this, his experience will help steady the backline. Centre back, I'll be going with Kevin Bassey and the new boy, Benjamin Fredericks. Now this is interesting. Frederick was the surprise package against Rwanda, composed, confident, and showing why the coach trusts him despite his age. Next to him, Bassey, who plays the aggressor role, stepping out, winning duels, setting the tone. Together they gave us a mix of youth and physicality that South Africa will find tough to break down. And at left back is Bruno Emechi, strong going forward, disciplined defensively, and offers a width to stretch play. His overlap could be important in freeing up Lookman on that left wing. And in midfield, we go with Wilfred Ndidi and Frank Oyeka. Ndidi, the captain, as the conductor, he breaks up play, set the tempo, and give us structure in possession. His leadership is vital in a game of this magnitude. Oyeka, the tank, energy, pressing, intensity, he covers ground, wins battles, and makes sure South Africa don't get comfortable building through the middle. And on the right wing, Samuel Chukwueze, We need his directness. When he's confident, he stretch defense, cut inside onto his left foot and create chaos. This is the kind of game where one moment of magic from him can open it up. And in the number 10 row is Alex Iwobi, the Linkman. It's not just about creativity, but also about knitting everything together. His ability to drop deeper, connect midfield to attack, and pick those final passes will be key if South Africa sit deep or press hard. And on the left is Ademola Lookman. His dribbling plus end product will make him a nightmare for defenders. Lookman has that fearless streak, and in tight game, he's exactly the kind of player who can produce a match-winning moment. Up top, it all comes down to Victor Osimhen. If he's fit, he leads the line, no question. His pressing, his aerial threats, his share to win will make him the heartbeat of this team. South Africa fear him because they know he only needs half a chance. But if he doesn't make it, then Tolu Arokodare steps in. He's not Osimhen, but he's physical, hungry, and after scoring the winner against Rwanda, his confidence is high. So that's the 11. Balanced, strong, with option from the bench. For my prediction, I think we'll edge it. It won't be easy. South Africa are flying and they have their crowd behind them. But history, experience, and shared inspiration are on our side. I'm going with Nigerian 2, South African 1. A hard-fought, emotional victory. The kind of win that keeps our World Cup dream alive. But with that said, that's the video, my friend. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.